Katie. I'm a wife, mom. I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow Tint in the color 200 Neutral. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product. I'm going to show you how I would apply the product. I'm going to do a wear test to see how it wears throughout the day. I'm probably going to actually apply it a couple of different times just to really see just how good this skin tint is. So let's get into this. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes and my lips, so I love to incorporate it into the video so I don't forget. All right, let's get into this. First of all, I got to put on my Lululemon headband. This is what's going to help keep my hair, all of my hairs, out of my face while I am doing my makeup. I love this headband. Nice thick. It washes really well because I get makeup on it all the time, so I just wash it. On my nails, I have the Sally Hansen Insta Dry in ASAP Apples. Love it because it dries really quick. I can't afford to let my nail polish dry for hours. I have my Ultra Human tracking ring, which is great at tracking my steps and my sleep. On the eyes, I'm wearing the It Cosmetics Superhero No Tug eyeshadow stick in Silk Armor. Now, I did go in, I tapped on a little bit of highlight from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped to just add a little bit to the eye makeup look, not gonna lie. On the lips, I'm wearing the L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluronic Lip Oil in the color Worth It. I love this because it's really close to my natural lip color, and I'm rocking one of my Target ribbed tees. Any of the products that I'm sharing with you today, I'll be sure to put my affiliate links down in the description so you can go and shop the products. Thank you in advance for using those affiliate links because that is what allows me to continue to bring you new product reviews week over week on this channel. Also down in the description, I'm going to include the links so you can go and watch the dedicated reviews and tutorials that I've done on every single product that I mentioned throughout the video. I have a weekly email that I send out. This is, if you're like me, you love really good deals on makeup and skincare, make sure you subscribe to my weekly email. I also include some of my latest YouTube videos in case you missed something, popular affiliate links from the last week, all of that good stuff. Last but not least, after spending years using different planners and not really finding something that I loved because I wanted the ability to set goals for the year, break that down by quarter, then by month, even by day. I wanted to be able to track my habits. I wanted to practice daily gratitude. I wanted to set my 3 priorities each day. I wanted all of that in a single planner, and I couldn't find one that had it the way that I wanted it. So I decided to make my own. I've made those planners available to you over on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description so you can go and check it out. But let's get into this video. That I want to mention is that I am starting to use Sunless Tanner. I love the unique beachfront whipped tanning mousse. So good, you all. It's 50% off. I'll put the link in the description so you can go and shop the product. But I put this on just a couple of hours ago and it gives you a beautiful glow. It's not sticky. It doesn't smell. You don't have to shower afterwards. It just sits on the skin like a dream. I absolutely love this product. I'll put the link, like I said, down in the description so you can check it out. Okay, now let's get into this video. Recently doing a little bit of shopping at Ulta. I know, shocking. I love a good Ulta sale. They had their mini sale, and then they also had buy one get one 50% off L'Oreal products, and I was like, I really want to try this lip oil. You all know me, I'm obsessed with lip oils, so make sure you go check out that video. But then I saw the Lumi Glow Tint, and I was like, okay, you all know I love my Lumi Glotion. What is this glow tint all about? All right, so this is a lightweight formula. All right, it is designed to just really give you a nice tint to the skin, make it look like you're not wearing anything at all. All right, it's packed with reflective pearls, blurring pigments, and it's 82% hydrating serum. So this is going to mean that it's going to really help to hydrate the skin, which especially in the winter months, you all, I am all about that because I just feel like the air is so dry that my skin is lacking hydration. It provides a soft lit glow. It's gonna look very natural. The texture of this formula is weightless. It's gonna melt into your skin and it's gonna give you this breathable finish that really just evens out the complexion effortlessly. So here I'm gonna take a little pump on the back of the hand and you can see, again, it's just blending like a dream into the hand, giving me just that beautiful complexion, nice even look. All right, so what this does is it instantly minimizes any type of color imperfections, and you're gonna see that here when I go and apply it in the video, and it's gonna just even out the look of the skin for a smoother looking finish. I love that. This is great for all skin types, so it doesn't matter whether you have oily, dry, combination skin. No matter what, it's gonna give you a really nice glow. It's essentially like Photoshop in a bottle, which I'm here for. And again, it's breathable, it's weightless, and I'm super excited to see how it goes on and wears throughout the day. So let's get into this video. Before I apply any foundation, I always go in with a face primer. Today, I'm gonna be using the Merit Beauty Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. This, you all, is so good at helping to hold your makeup in place all day long. I love this face primer. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty applicator to kind of blend this into the skin. And for best results, I'm gonna let this set for 5 minutes and then I will be back to go in with this foundation. So stay tuned. So now that I've let the face primer dry and I did go in with a little bit of my eyeshadow stick, this is the IT Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Eyeshadow Stick in Silk Armor. I love this because it's really close to my natural color on the lid. It just really kind of helps brighten things up a little bit. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a little bit of that product. I'm gonna shake it up really, really well because that's what it said to do. You can hear it's very liquidy, very, very liquidy. I'm a little nervous. All right, so shake it up really, really well. Anytime that you have a product that, you know, has been in transit, you wanna make sure that you are just mixing it up really, really well before you use it the very first time. All right, so I'm gonna take this lid off. It does kind of just like pop right off. And I'm gonna just take a little bit of that product, kind of prime the pump there, maybe. There we go. Okay, so there you can see it's pretty thin. I'm gonna kind of go there on the face. Oh, look at that. So first of all, good color match, looks good on the skin. And I'm just taking that product with my unique kabuki brush and pressing it into the skin. Wow, really pretty coverage, you all. I was not expecting that. Considering how this was coming out of the packaging, I was a little terrified, not gonna lie. But look at that on the face, just that one side, just like flawless, beautiful, glowy, even complexion. So good. All right, let's go in on the other side now here. I'm gonna kind of take it directly on the face there. Press that into the skin. So again, you can kind of see this is where I have a little bit more acne. I'm breaking out right now. But look at that, just really, really pretty. Blending into the skin, you all. I'm gonna take it all over the forehead here, underneath the eyes. I'm not gonna wear any kind of concealer. I'm just straight up going in with this product to see just how absolutely beautiful it is. Let's look up close in the mirror here. Looks so good on the skin, you all. Just like really nice and hydrated on the skin. I love it. The real test is going to be how does it wear throughout the day. So stay tuned because I'll be back in a few minutes after I've kind of done the rest of my face makeup so we can see how the product looks. But then I'll also be back at the end of the day so we can see just how well it wore. Stay tuned. Right, so I did a little bit of Physicians Formula bronzer. Then I went in with a little bit of the Catrice Air Blush Matte in Peach Heaven. and then dusted on some highlight with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. Such a good highlighter palette, you all. Love it. One thing that I noticed is right here on the between the eyes, I felt like the product was getting a little bit clumpy. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take, this is an awesome product, you all. This is from NARS. This is the translucent shade. This is the light reflecting setting powder. This is so good, you all. I'm gonna take actually my clean Morphe, or this is my clean kabuki brush here that I have. I'm gonna go in with that product. I'm gonna kind of just tap it. This is going to just make the pores and everything look so tiny and just like Photoshop blur effect. So good. Love this light reflecting palette. Definitely recommend checking it out. I'm gonna take it mainly right there and try and get that product to kind of set right on the skin. And now I'll be back at the end of the day to let you know just how well it has worn throughout the day. So stay tuned. End of the day, let's take a look up close in the mirror here and see how the makeup wore. I will say on the face itself, it looks like it has worn pretty well. I'm not necessarily like super loving the way that it's sitting on the skin. It kind of is patchy here around the chin. And I don't know if that's because that's where I'm typically like a little bit more oily. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna try a different primer and see if the makeup sets a little bit better with it. But again, it's a little patchy in certain places, but in other places it looks really good. So still not sure about this foundation. Stay tuned. Back. I had this realization. I was like, what if I'm supposed to use the Lumi Glotion as the face primer? Maybe that's what needs to happen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's give it a try. We're gonna see what happens. There's no guarantee that this is going to be life-changing, but it could, right? That is what we're here for. We're here to see if this is truly gonna be life-changing. I'm so excited. Okay, so Lumi Glotion, this is medium glow. I'm gonna just take this. Now, you know, I normally like to put face primer, but maybe this is supposed to be like the primer and just make it amazing. So we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna blend this out. We're gonna let this set for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna apply this skin tint and we're gonna see what happens. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Again, I love to use the time while I'm letting that face primer dry to go in with a little bit of eye makeup. So today I'm using the Tarte Quick Stick in Taupe Luster Black. So one side is an eyeshadow stick, the other side is an eyeliner. Love it. So good. Like quick, easy, fabulous eye makeup look. Love the Tarte Quick Sticks. I literally have 4 of them. All right, so I'm going to shake this up really, really well. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do a slightly different application technique. I'm gonna go in with my hands. Now I'm not a hand applicator person, but we're gonna just see how this goes. And get this on to the skin. That's one pump, you all. Holy guacamole. Maybe I used way too much yesterday. That may be the problem. Is that I may have just gone in with a little bit too much product when, heck, you can get away with a pump on the whole face. Look at that. I always go along the jawline, kind of down the neck, so I don't have any dreaded makeup lines. Definitely don't want that. Okay, press, 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 press. Let's look in the mirror. Man, I feel weird just using my hands, but it looks good. Looks good. Like, could maybe use a little bit more coverage on the cheeks. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, just a little tiny bit. literally like a quarter of a pump. Pressing it into the skin so lightly. I mean, I love the way that it looks. Like, it just looks so pretty on the skin. Do you see that? Gorgeous. Just pressing away lightly. All right, let's look. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. I feel like it went better on the skin. We'll see. I'm real nervous about how it's gonna wear throughout the day because I didn't really use a primer. Let's go in. This is the Tarte Creaseless Setting Powder in translucent, so there's no color match to this creaseless powder. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna just tap it onto the face to kind of, I feel like I've gotta set this product. You know what I mean? Like, gotta get it to stay in place. Press, 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 press. All right, I'm gonna take setting powder brush from Unique, kind of dust that in and on. Oh yeah, beautiful. Like, looks very, very natural. I love it. I'll be back after I get done applying some blush, bronzer, highlight, and we'll see how everything's laying on the skin. So I'll be back. On my bronzer, my blush, my highlight. Today for bronzer, I used the Tarte Matte Hotel Heiress bronzer. Love this bronzer, so good. Blush, the Too Faced blush in Golden Hour. Beautiful blush. Love this pigment. Stunning. And then for highlight, I used one of the highlighters in this All-Star face palette. This one right here, this Mineral Glow Pearls. Beautiful pigment for just adding a highlight to the face. Everything is sitting so nicely on the face. Like, makeup looks good. So I'll be back at the end of the day to see just how well this Lumi tint wore throughout the day. So I'll be back. Trying really hard to love this because I'm really excited about this product, and I'm just like okay, so let's get into this. First of all, I do feel like overall it wore a lot better on the skin. Like, I'm not seeing it where it's bunching. It just wore really well throughout the day. My problem is I'm just really shiny, and so then it just makes my pores look massive, and like, it's not a good kind of like glowy shine. It's like, let me just highlight just how like big your pores are kind of shine situation. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna use a pore minimizing primer and then go in with this product, and we're gonna see what happens. Stay tuned. So another day. I feel like this is like the trial that never ends. It's all good. I'm gonna try the Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores Face Primer, and I'm gonna see if this does better in really helping to minimize the look of pores and cut down on that shine. So just gonna take that all over the face, and then I'll be back in 5 minutes once this has set to go in with this Lumi tint. So I'll be back. I always like to do my eye makeup while I'm waiting for that face primer to dry. Today I went in with the Julep Beauty Eyeshadow 101 Cream to Powder eyeshadow stick. This is the Pearl Shimmer. Love that it just like brightens up the lid. Very nice, like just so good. All right, so let's go in with this Lumi tint. I'm gonna take a little bit onto the hand, kind of just swipe it onto the face. It's just so lightweight. Love that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my kabuki brush, press this all into the skin. I'm not a big sponge person. I thought about trying it and I was like, you know what? It just, it's not what I use every day. I'm such a brush person, you all. Going down the neck. Again, just pressing this all into the skin. I love the way that it looks. Like, just so good. All right, so I'm gonna go in, do a little bit of contour, blush, all that good stuff. And then I will be back so we can really see just how well this is wearing. Let me look up close in the mirror. Oh yeah, like it just looks so natural on the skin. I just love the way that it looks. I'll be back. Makeup is on, ready to go. Let me walk you through what I used. I used the Unique all-in-one stick in Barely Bronze. This adds just a really nice light warmth to the face. It's not overwhelming whatsoever. It's a very natural look. I went in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow blush in Peach Bums. This is gonna be great for spring and summer months to just add a really nice peachy warmth to the face. I threw on a little bit of my L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluron Lip Oil in the color Worth It on the lips. And I took a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. I used that summer highlight on the face. So let's take a look and see how the makeup looks overall on the skin now that I've finished applying all of my face products. It looks really good. Nothing is bunching or creasing. Everything blended out really, really nicely. I can see that highlight. I will say that my pores don't necessarily look super tiny, but they don't look as prominent as what they have been with some of the other primers or base products that I've been using before, the Lumi Tint. So fingers crossed this wears really well throughout the day. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, you all, I want to love this foundation and it's just not letting me. I'm seeing so much of the product slip, bunch, gather in places that I don't want it to. I'm gonna try one more technique, one more thing. I'm gonna mix it in with one of my BB creams and see if I like the way that it wears that way. I just really don't want to put this on the dislike list because I just, in certain places, it looks flawless and it looks really good. And then I get up close and I'm like, oh, I hate the way it's around my chin. I hate that it's the way that it is around my eyes. Like, I'm just not loving it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do one more test with this foundation to see if we can make it work. Okay, so this is the last time I'm giving this product a try, and just fingers crossed this works. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is like the travel size. This is a really solid primer to incorporate into your routine. I'm just gonna take that all over the face, let that set for 5 minutes, then I'll be back and I will share with you this last ditch effort technique to see if we can get this makeup to wear the way that we want it to. So I'll be back. So this is the technique that I'm going to use. We're gonna see how it works. We're gonna go in with a pump of the Unique Bare You BB Tinted Moisturizer. I love the way that this product wears on the skin. It looks really, really natural. I'm super into it, like here for it. Let me get my little glass plate. Oh, it's kind of dirty. That's okay. We'll use the other side. The other side's clean. Got this from the Goodwill, you all. Stuff doesn't have to be like fancy. Just wash it really good with soap and water. You're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna take like a pump, like a half a pump of the Unique BB cream. Then I'm gonna go in with a pump of that L'Oreal Lumi Tint. All right, very close in the color matching there. Gonna kind of mix that together with my finger. Then I'm gonna just kind of tap that onto the face so I can blend it in. Now, while I let my face primer dry, I went in with one of my go-to eyeshadow sticks from IT Cosmetics. This is the color Silk Armor. You can see just really, really gorgeous pigment on the lid. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Buffer Brush. I'm gonna blend that product into the skin. So I'm kind of combining these two foundations and I'm just hoping for a better wear of this product. I'm gonna go down the neck, all over the face, and like I said, just hope for the best with this one. All right, blending it all in. You could use your fingers, you could use a sponge. I just love a good brush. All right, so let's take a look in the mirror as I'm kind of working this into the face and see how it looks. Again, the Unique BB Cream, you all, I absolutely love this product. So good. I have it in like 4 different shades because it's just so good. I wear it year round. And again, this looks really good on the skin. I think I'm definitely a little bit more glowy than normally I look with that BB cream. Normally with the BB cream, it's very much like a matte, maybe a smidge satin finish. This is definitely a little bit more on the dewy side. Not a bad thing. I am a little concerned about some slipping, but I'll be back after I do the rest of my makeup routine and we'll see how it looks. So stay tuned. Let's take a look, see how the makeup is wearing. Let me get my mirror out here. So the blush and bronzer went on nicely. I need to kind of like blend that out a little bit more here. But everything looks to be sitting on the skin nicely. Man, I really went in heavy with that bronzer and blush today. Holy guacamole. Let me see. On the chin, it looks good so far. This is where I typically see a lot of separating. Had just like a little bit of contour underneath the nose there. Right through here where I'm normally really dry, it looks good. All right, so I'll be back at the end of the day. I'm a little nervous because it seems like it's already trying to separate itself, but I'll be back and give you the full report. Stay tuned. Okay, so end of the day, I threw on a little bit of the Milani Fruit Fetish, lychee nectar lip oil. Give me some color. Let's look at this makeup. That's what you're here for. How's it look? I mean, I'm still not loving the way that it looks on the chin. It just looks a little patchy on the chin. It looks shiny on the face. I've tried. You've watched me. I've tried so hard to make this Lumi tint work, and it just is not working for me. I'm super disappointed because I love the Lumi Glotion so much, and I want to love this. Like, the whole idea of it looks good, but I think that I'm just gonna stick with the Lumi Glotion with some of my favorite foundations, techniques that I've established. I'll put the link to that video down in the description so you can see like my comprehensive review of the Lumi Glotion and the way that I like to wear it best. There are so many different ways that you can wear it. I just think that that is the product I'm going to be reaching for over this, but I'll do a dedicated review in comparison of those two products. So stay tuned for that video coming up soon. But there you have it. So I think this would be good if you have dry skin. I think because I have that oily combination skin, I'm just seeing a little bit of slippage and I'm not loving the way, even though I've tried like multiple different ways to wear it, I'm just really not loving the way that it wears throughout the day for me personally. If you like these types of videos where I do a super comprehensive review, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, so that way anytime I post a new video, you're notified. Have a great day. For another foundation video, make sure you go and check this one out next.